On this episode of the Backcountry Vagabond. Holy shit, that's flat. So I'm like, whatever. I don't understand. This is your Backcountry Vagabond, Greg Sidnam, inviting you to join me for a backcountry adventure. Morning. We've experienced a bit of technical difficulty apparently. I forgot to turn on the doggone microphone, and that's frustrating. But we'll see if we can sort of recreate it. Morning of day 13 up here in Immigrant Wilderness. I can barely tell you how excited I am to be up here all the time. I find myself waking up in the middle of the night grinning. Order of the day is going to be drone flying and exploration, and not necessarily together. Absolutely not together, actually. We're going to go ahead and try to... Oh, son of a gun, I just missed that one. We are going to go ahead and take a look at our surroundings and just try to get a little bit more experience in flying the drone. And then later this afternoon, we are going to go off on a little excursion. Field trip, if you will. We're gonna take our fishing pole and we're gonna go down into areas we've never been before. It's been another great day on the island. There's a lot to like about this island, but I don't have enough shade, and nap time is endangered at this point, and I don't know what to do because I don't want to be giving up my nap time. I'll probably go swimming today. It's just so damn hot, and why not go swimming? Who doesn't love going swimming? Dooby-dooby-doo! There are various shaded, let's call them oases, around the island, almost all on the edge. This is one of my favorites. There's another one almost directly across the island. It's just so damn hot, and I am still so sunburned I have to stay out of the sun, or I run the risk of sun poisoning. I should be bronze like a god at this point. Instead, I'm just cherry red and peeling like a snake. My arms are finally getting darker, right? But they're still not there. They need more time in the sun. Did you happen to notice that little sleight of hand there? Putting that little roach into the tackle box just in case I need it, you know. Living on stoner time. I tried the drone out today. Take off. I think I got probably 5 seconds of usable footage. I've got shots in my mind that I want, but how do I execute them with this drone? I don't understand. Took about 12 minutes and all of a sudden I had a battery warning, and I'd already gone through one battery. That's not good at all. I can't shoot a drone every third or fourth day while the other days are spent charging the damn batteries up. We don't know how long it's going to take to charge this battery, but we're worried. Let's just say we are concerned. This is not an intervention, just an expression of concern. I'll catch up with you later, probably later tonight. Tonight is going to be a mountain spectacular, otherwise known as me singing to a beautiful background. What you don't see on screen is all of the rehearsal time. Since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a dolphin on... All of the stupid times the vagabond sits around rehearsing songs that he's going to perform or thinking of new bits and things to do. I wish I could tell you it was entertaining, but for the most part, it's not. Do her again. Gonna do her again. But it's one of the things I love about being out here. And oh well, let's go fishing. Later, dudes. Welcome back. It has been an interesting day, to say the least. I am still somehow managing to catch fish, although not very many. I've got one little fish. One little fish. Wah, wah, wah. But we're gonna cook that up and we're gonna mix it in with some of the pad thai. That was really good the other night. Went down pretty much past where I've gone before. Not by much, but just barely. Caught this one almost at the very end of that part. Paddle all the way back up here, get to my landing, and my boat has just got so much water in it. And then I realized, stash alert! My stash is wet. My joints are wet. My pipe is wet. What am I gonna do? I jump out of the boat. I rip open the bag. I'm trying to get over to the tent someplace dry. Sprinkle them all out in the wind and in the sun, trying to get them all dry. I'm okay. They didn't fall apart. But just as that's finishing up, I hear a helicopter. Helicopter. That doesn't even make sense, really. I mean, a helicopter doesn't come out here except for the search and rescue helicopter, which is coming in over there and then flying this way. And he gets to me, sees my blue tarp, and he makes like 3 or 4 circles around me, goes all the way to that end of the lake, comes back, and that's when I noticed that it's got California Highway Patrol, CHP, on it. And I'm thinking, oh, somebody died. They sent somebody out here because somebody died and I have to go in right now. And he comes back this way, he makes another circle, and he tries to tell me something on his loudspeaker. But I mean, it's a helicopter at 150, 200 feet and I can't hear shit. So I'm like, whatever. And he takes off again, flies over the hill. 10 minutes later, he's back. And this time I've realized at this point, he's looking for somebody. He comes back around and I give him the old, you know, and he flies off. And he goes back down to the north end of the lake, which is where I think this all started. 20 minutes later, I see him coming up and going. He gets to the top of the ridge, he turns due west, and it looks like he picked somebody up. I don't know if I've mentioned this to you, but there's a mining site, like a mine or something, up the trail about 2.5 miles from the end of the lake. There's a little area on the map that says Prospector, and I'm hearing concussions from rock mining detonations. Guess I'm sort of familiar with them. I was in a mine a couple of times when they blew. I went to a mining school, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, one night, a day or two ago, they ran like 4 detonations, boom, 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 almost at sunset. And I thought, damn, they're really working hard because that's a lot of ore to move. And then at about 8:30, I heard another one. And it was almost dark and I couldn't imagine that they were still working. So they may have had an unplanned explosion inside the mine. And this is purely conjecture on my part that it's the mine. It could easily be some camper who twisted his ankle or got bit by a rattlesnake. I don't know. It could be a million different things. But my explanation, that's the word I'm looking for. My explanation sounds the best. But it's not over yet. 15 minutes later, the son of a bitch comes back. And he goes right back to that end of the lake. He sits down. He's there for about 10 minutes. He jumps up. He flies off with somebody else. 10 minutes later, he comes back a third time, goes to the same place, picks up somebody, and takes off. 3 separate trips. And I'm like, oh, that's just so weird. I mean, does that count? Did I see people today? I mean, I saw a helicopter that was sort of here looking for me, but I didn't actually see anybody, but it sort of counts. After all this, oh, it's funny, because I was in the boat landing. I had just gotten here, and I'd started doing laundry in between all these. So when I'm doing laundry, I'm attired how I normally am in camp, which is basically my underwear and my camp shoes. And this guy's circling around. I could just imagine him looking down thinking, that stupid sunburned idiot. Oh, you son of a bitch, you son of a bitch! What the f he doing naked in the middle of the woods? No bugs anymore. You know why I hear that? Because that's what my father would say. So I do a little bit of laundry over there. I come back and I check on the stash, and luckily only 2 or 3 joints had really gotten soaked through. I got the rest of them out and they started drying in the wind really quick. We're going to see if I can light one later tonight. I tried to light the pipe. The pipe is soaked. I'm going to have to let it dry all day tomorrow probably to get it done. Or maybe just, you know, put a lighter to it. Who knows? What else has happened today? Oh, the boat. The boat. Oh. I told you I go out there, I come back. I've got to empty the boat. I've got a little chamois towel on the bottom of my boat to empty water every place I stop. And I had to stop 2 times because there was so much water in the boat. I get here, I have to let the air out and think about, you know, what am I going to do? Because it's the patch that the manufacturer, Supai, provided is essentially letting water permeate through. Now, I'm not certain of that because it's under my ass when it's happening. Boat can sit out there with nobody in it, not leak a single drop, be dry all day long. I put my ass in it and it starts leaking. So today I took some of the vinyl patch and I put it on the outside, underside of the manufacturer's patch. I hope it works. I mean, it was just Gore-Tex. I can't imagine Gore-Tex is going to be that good of a water resistor, right? You know, I see the bottom side of my boat. I've got like 2 or 3 patches on the bottom, and I've got 2 or 3 patches on the inside. But I'm ready, man. I'm boating this year, baby. Oh, that's going to be all crispy. Ha ha ha. Crispy fish skin. Yum yum. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Come on. Yeah, come on. There we go. And, carve her down. Oh, son of a gun. You may ask why I am eating on and around the fins. It's because it's a very fatty morsel. And I can use all the fat I can get right now. On the way back up the lake, I'm out there paddling and I see this flash of brown on the west side of the lake. And I'm like, that's that damn bear. That bear is going to be on my side of the lake. He's going to be coming right up to my camp. What do you want to bet? It's that bear. Finally, it reveals itself and it's a deer. But the weird thing is, I saw that deer half mile down the lake. And wind was blowing, so I wasn't going very fast, but I'm paddling. I look over, there's that deer again. As fast as I was going up the lake, he was moving up the lake as well. Now, he got to the cliffs, and I know he had to go up and around because there's no coming through this. Not for a deer. Nice little buck, in velvet, tall horns. In about 2 months, I would really like to get a shot at that buck, but I won't because I'm not allowed to deer hunt anymore. Because Sophia thinks that animals have feelings, and it's stupid to be. Beautiful night. Sun's just going down. We're at magic hour. Lake's calm. I just caught a 9-inch brook trout. Yeah, 9 might be stretching that one. Yeah. Okay. La 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 la. La. Lost and alone on some forgotten highway, traveled by many, remembered by few, looking for something that I can believe in, looking for something that I'd like to do with my life. There's nothing that ties me and nothing that binds me to something that might have been true yesterday. Tomorrow is open, and right now it seems to be more than enough to just be here today. And I don't know what the future is holding in store. I don't know where I'm going, I'm not sure where I've been. There's a spirit that guides me, a light that shines for me. My life is worth the living and I don't need to see the end. And not half bad. A little flat there at the end though.